What's going on? It's been a while.
Yeah, it's how long is I've been here 1 week now.
Yeah, it's been maybe almost a week and a half, maybe.
Really?
Maybe 2 weeks, yeah.
Wow.
Actually, maybe 2 weeks because you were supposed to go away and then you went away like a week after you said you were going to go away, so it's been a
Yeah,
while.
exactly. Yeah. Uh-huh.
So how's everything going over there? Because at first nobody wanted you to go and it seemed like it was like a bad idea, and then it
Yeah.
seems like you're having a lot of fun over there.
Now I have, but the bad news is that the Claudia left the project suddenly.
Yeah, what happened with that?
I don't know. She got scared, I think, because maybe it was my Facebook statuses and stuff like that. Well, of course, it was a bit exaggerating and stuff.
Yeah.
So, but she still thinks about it. So I don't know. I'm here. I go back now 23rd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
so I guess
like guitar lessons here. I'm gonna set up like a music school for poor kids here.
oh, cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw you write something about that the other day. That's a good idea.
So, it's gonna be like we take no money. It's like for free.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So
It, good things happen as well. You know?
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you look good too, and you sound like you're in a better mood than last time I talked to you.
I am much better. Yeah. Less drinking. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been noticing that.
Just a couple of drinks and stuff. So.
Yeah.
And
Well,
it's nice to go home. You know, I'm gonna land at 9 p.m. Christmas Eve to Helsinki.
oh, really? All
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
Very cool. Well, I'm glad to see you. Everything's.
Exactly.
What's that?
I go to my mother's place for Christmas. So.
Oh, cool.
And
Oh,
I return here in February to record drums for my power metal album.
oh, really nice. Who's going to be doing that with you?
Well, Veskera will come here and we do the vocals here.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, and we'll start the tour like May 15th.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Is there a reason why you're going to go all the way back to Mexico to do that?
Because I found a great drummer here, and I found that this is actually a really cool city with really cool studios. You know.
Yeah.
And now these guys, they say they have a winter. For me, like it's like a summer, you know. It's like
Yeah, really.
everything is cold, but I'm like, fuck, this is like Helsinki in the summer. You know? Yeah, you know.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
And
Well, I guess
they love me here, so it
I,
feels good.
I can tell that because you were playing with a bunch of kids the other day, right?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah. It seemed like they were having fun.
A lot of yeah, and I'm having fun, and you know, because in Finland, you know how the winter is. You know, it's
Yeah.
awful, and I'm really tired of that. You know.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's
Yeah.
not even winter here yet, and I'm sick of winter already.
Yeah.
We've had like a few pop-up snowstorms, and it's been like ridiculous.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I
it
see.
sucks.
Whatever.
Yeah. So, the people that you that actually welcomed you into their home, everything's been going good with them?
Excellent. They take very good care of me. Couldn't
Very
ask. So in retrospect, everything that happened had to happen so I could find new friends and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And I can always come here and I have a home, so I can stay. I don't have to go to the hotel. I can stay here. It's like it's typical. It's me. It's like, you hate this room. Yeah. Everything is on the floor. I don't know actually what happened. Yeah,
That's funny.
it's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm glad to see everything's working out for you and everything, and it's real cool what you're doing with the kids' school and everything. Are you going to be who's going to be teaching the guitar while you're not there?
We have a lot of like plans for that. So I don't know yet actually, but we're gonna invite maybe Kiko Loureiro for like a day, you know, and stuff like that.
Oh, really cool.
But for everybody, so you know, whoever wants to participate, and I think many guys want to do this, you know, help. So,
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. I'm glad a lot of things, you know, a shitty situation ended up turning into a great situation. So
Yeah, many times it happens, you know, that
Yeah.
when things look really bad, suddenly good things start to happen too, you know.
yeah.
And you can see that things had to actually happen. You know.
Right. Yeah.
You always have to keep positive mindset, I guess. You know,
Right.
that's what I learned actually. Being a Finnish guy, it's not always so easy.
especially going there. Before you left, you weren't in such a good place, and I saw your brother worried about you a lot.
Yeah,
Going there and everything,
yeah,
and
yeah,
yeah, it was scary.
yeah. A little bit, yeah. Yeah, it was a bit because I was like, what happened with my wife because she moved back to Prague and I got, I stayed in the apartment and I had to leave the apartment 2nd of December.
Right.
And I went to live where my ex-therapist lives, and that's actually where I can live for free. It's like an incredibly beautiful place in the middle of nature. There's deers and stuff,
Yeah.
animals. Nice lake and sauna. It's really, really nice place.
Yeah.
So everything is like, slowly getting into its right place in my life.
Yeah.
I know that next year is going to be really, really good for me.
I hope so.
I just feel it, I really have good feeling about this forthcoming music.
Very good. Good.
Yeah.
So all the stuff you did with Claudia, that's all done with. You're not even gonna finish it or nothing, I guess, right?
Well, I have songs. So I have to see what Claudia feels. If she wants to do it like from distance or something.
Yeah.
I can work with the distance too.
All right.
Because these songs are so excellent, they should not be wasted.
Yeah.
We put so much effort and time for this song, so
yeah, that's the thing that sucks. I remember you spent months with her, working on this stuff, and it sucks to throw that kind of thing away. But
I actually put the demos to SoundCloud so people can listen.
Yeah.
But they are very sparse, like very basic. Because the idea was to actually record here everything, drums and everything. So.
Yeah.
But now it's not going to happen at least now. So maybe in February, but we'll see.
Yeah.
The songs are there.
Now, if that don't end up working out with her, you think you'd find somebody else to record those songs?
It's difficult because they are so her, this song.
Yeah, because you got a lot of offers from a lot of other female vocalists.
Yeah, but these songs. Whenever I hear the songs and the demos, it's her voice, and to imagine somebody else singing them is like, I don't think it's a good idea actually.
Yeah.
So what we see, maybe when I get some distance, I go back to Finland. I feel differently. But in this moment, if she doesn't want to do it, then that's it.
Yeah.
But if you're watching this, come back. Let's do it. Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens. If not,
I've been around. I've worked with Matos, Kotipelt, all these great singers. Matos, Samet, Kiske, But I have never had such a creative relationship. Like the songs were born in 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It was amazing. So I was really, and then I was puzzled when she disappeared here.
Yeah, it's a very, very strange situation there.
It's very strange.
Yeah. Well,
life is like c'est la vie.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, I haven't been checking my emails lately, and remember one of the last shows we had people ask you questions.
Yeah.
And we got a few, but I checked today, and I had like maybe 5 or 6 emails of questions. Okay. I'm not going to go through all of them.
Yeah.
I'll do a few because it's late. I'm exhausted. You're exhausted. You've been busy. Oh, and another thing, what'd you do? Join a motorcycle gang?
Yeah. They just did some video and they wanted some pictures. So I didn't even drive the bike.
No, didn't even know how.
I don't know how. No, I never did. No.
You look very natural on that bike.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna try to put a picture of you up on the.
It was really fun actually.
Yeah, it looked like you've been having a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's been a nice 1 week actually.
Yeah. Oh, and you posted a video of some guy on the street just playing his guitar.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. He was pretty good.
Yeah, he was very good actually. It was nice. He was a homeless guy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you could tell.
We gave him some money and bought him a burger, so he was very happy.
Oh, that's nice. Maybe we should have him on the next album.
Maybe. No,
He's what?
He didn't have WhatsApp, so.
Oh. Maybe he can get Skype.
Maybe, yeah, Skype, yeah. Oh, yeah, there's Skype, I forgot.
Yeah, forgot, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you did. You forgot all about me.
No, come on. I didn't, but, like when I landed here, I was like, because she was supposed to be at the airport. She even wrote to me in WhatsApp, like, wait for me at the airport. And then I didn't hear from her for 4 days.
Yeah.
Not, So I was wondering what the fuck am I doing here? You know,
Right. Yeah.
I was supposed to be here for 3 months.
God.
Yeah.
Well,
In retrospect, of course, that's too long. 3 months. Come on, it's a lot of
yeah,
time.
that is a very long time.
Yeah, it's too much.
Yeah, way too much.
Now things are actually the way they're supposed to be. So I'm not complaining.
That's all that matters.
That's all.
All right. Well, you want to answer us a couple questions?
Yes.
All right. William Burton wrote in a question. He wants to know about you working with Vision Divine. He
Yeah.
was surprised. He was surprised to find out that you worked on The Perfect Machine and the next two Vision Divine records, and would like to. He'd like to hear how you became involved with those records.
Actually, I don't think I worked with Perfect Machine. I worked with 25th Hour and 9 Degrees West of the Moon.
Oh. That was a good.
Yeah, that was a good one. 9 Degrees West of the Moon was very creative stuff because they wanted more like more commercial approach.
Right. Yeah.
I'm all into that, of course. So I went to this. I don't remember what was the very small city, but I remember that the studio was called Dave Rogers Studio.
Okay.
Well, Dave Rogers. He's a big guy apparently in Italy. We did some demos there, and you know, I put them all the guys to the same room, and the Fabio Leone was there, Olaf Törsen, and all the guys, and it was the first time when they were playing in the studio together.
Oh, really?
Like normal bands do, you know.
Right.
They always did like the drums first. There was a pilot guitar, and I wanted to. There was a click, but I wanted to have the band feeling, and so I put them. We took one room, and I mic'd everything, and I put the headphones and everything. So they had to play the whole album like that.
Oh, wow.
And we changed some arrangements. I showed them like that you can really move songs, and we should concentrate on the choruses and make them like, because the whole album is it's way, way simpler than normally Vision Divine is.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I think it attracted me more to that album because it was more, like you said, simpler.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah.
I really stripped them down, and I did a lot of work for like arrangements and a lot of like loops and synths. A lot of the synths and loops. The loops are on me on this album.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
so, yeah. And I think the single was called Violet Loneliness.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. And we had there was like a cello player, a couple of piano players, and some opera singers, and I really liked the record, you know. So we tried to get them a deal to Germany, but nobody was interested, you know.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
That's weird. But 25th Hour was also was first time with Michele Luppi, you know.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And because you know, he's very, very good vocalist. He knows exactly what he wants. So we kind of first we clashed because his approach to vocals was and is a little bit different from mine. He doesn't like compressors and stuff, and he wants vocals really loud. Me too. But sometimes the arrangements of the songs are like that you cannot put the vocals so loud without, you know, that it sounds ridiculous.
Right. Yeah.
So what happened is that he really hated the final mix, and he actually tried to stop the release.
Really?
And then he kicked him out and took Fabio. So that's how it happened. Yeah.
I think they made a better choice because Fabio is a really great singer.
Yeah, but Luppi is as well. I mean,
Yeah. No. Yeah.
But I like 9 Degrees of the West of the Moon better.
Yeah. What was cool about Fabio coming back because that was kind of like him going back into the labyrinth because
Exactly.
he worked with what the hell's that guy? The guitarist. His name.
Exactly. Olaf Törsen.
Yes. Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah. Did you ever think of
Giancarlo Mangiani?
say that again? It broke up.
Giancarlo Mangiani.
Who's that?
Olaf Törsen.
Is that his real name?
Yeah.
Oh.
Giancarlo Mangiani.
I won't keep that in the show.
Yeah. Okay, but he's not a secret. Everybody knows his real name.
I'm keeping it. I'm not going to edit anything in this show. Come on.
The thing is that with Fabio, it was like, you know, the record. I really, really liked the record. I really wish that they would have a deal with Blast or something, but nobody was interested. And subsequently, then I think they dropped it. But you know that I play a lot of bass guitar as well on that record.
Okay.
maybe half even.
Really? I didn't know that.
The bass player was like really struggling, and I was like, "What the fuck is happening?" Like, he really didn't know the songs.
Wow.
Like he had Japanese wife, and she was all the time there. She was like Yoko Onoing. So yeah. So I said to Ola, "Come on, man," because we had, of course, very limited budget. So I said to him, you know, I can't spend like a week for bass because Jari played bass for one day, you know, for 12 songs.
Yeah.
And this guy was struggling even to have one song per day. So I was like, can't have this. So I played about at least half of the tracks. And, but yeah, I added a lot of loops. There's a lot of effects. There's a lot of like this 9 Degrees West of the Moon. There's a lot of waves. There's a little bit like a child's giggling and stuff. It's very nice record, actually.
Yeah, it's good. I got to re-listen to it. It's been a while.
It's good to have in their roster something like this because they are very progressive band. But why can't you have like images and words sometimes? Like
right. Yeah.
What's wrong with that? You know?
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah.
A lot of bands like they do that progressive thing, but they get like way out of things that are like catchy. They lose the catchiness of it, you know. And that's what you need. You got to have things that people want to sing and listen to, you know, and be able to, you know, sing along with it, you know.
Exactly. I'm all into catchiness, you know. If I hear last night in this flat was like a friend of the guy who was like letting me stay here, and he plays in a death metal band. Mm-hmm. He wanted desperately to hear my how did he call, like, critic. He's like, can you give me a critic? I was like, what the fuck is that? You know, I told him what the critique means. It means to find fault with.
Right. Yeah.
That's what.
Kind of. Yeah.
The thesaurus says critique means to find fault with something.
Right. Yeah.
And if I listen to some music, I said I don't like death metal, but for example, I did what was before Amorphis called Abhorrence.
Okay.
I did the demos, and I know how to record death metal, but I know how to mix it. I know exactly how it should sound. And what he played me yesterday was like some recordings from the rehearsal room. The music sounded to me like typical death metal, but which would need a really good production. Then I asked, like, how much is the studio here per day? And he said $800 a day.
Wow.
It's like twice of Finvox per day.
Yeah. Wow.
And I'm teaching in this arts academy of music here. I asked the guys if we can do them a favor and if they can come to record like 2 songs. I'm going to do it for them for free because I want to help these guys.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Yeah. And in death metal, you know, what I like the most is to make it.
Oh, he froze. Oh no, I lost you.
I think it was exactly when we started to talk about death metal.
Yeah, that got disconnected. There might be a reason for that.
This band before Amorphis was called Abhorrence, and I was recording the demos, and the singer, this Koivusaari, the Tommy, at that time was the singer, and he was like, didn't have all the lyrics, so I just took like Helsingin Sanomat, the local newspaper, and I told him to do the vocals, just reading the news.
Hey, whatever works, right? Who knows what they're saying anyway, really?
Yeah, like, you know, brutal. But you know, I can understand that these guys are angry. So as a expression of their anger and hate, that's actually better than to beat people up and stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. Do you feel like that's like really big down there? Because I noticed like here, a lot of the Spanish people, when I go to shows, they're all into the heavy metal, like really death metal type stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So that's pretty big down there.
Yeah, the culture is big, very big here.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna, like I said, we're gonna do 2 songs. We're gonna record them. I'm gonna mix them there, and I do it for free because I want to help these guys, and because the music is sort of simple, so it's easy to make it sound great. Because if it's too complicated, I wouldn't do that because that goes to my nerves. I'm just energy-wise, I couldn't do it, you know, because I'm still jet lagged here. I'm kind of feeling spaced out most of the time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
No.
We were just talking about Vision Divine. Did you ever have any What are you saying?
I'm now in touch with Lupi actually because he's in Whitesnake still.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And now we are like friends and we can laugh to what happened with 25th Hour. So yeah, he said that now we can actually listen to it, but when it came out, it was like, oh no, he really tried to stop it. You know, he was in the record company trying to get the CD copies and stuff. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I actually remember something about that because that's like you said earlier. That's why Fabio joined because he all of a sudden just left. Did you ever want to work with Fabio on any other projects?
I did work with him with Avalon too.
Yeah. No, but I mean like do an actual band with him.
No,
No.
I didn't want to do that because he was very busy all the time with everything. You know, I knew that. I just felt that he's not the right guy for me because some Italians are like he was always, you know, the way he sings is like the biggest problem with Avalon 2 was his accent, you know.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I heavily tried to get his accent off, but you know what you hear on the album is what I best do in 2 weeks or something.
He's a good singer though. I like him.
He's very good singer.
Yeah. He fits with what he does.
Yeah.
What he works on. Like all Rhapsody stuff. He's great.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who else we got here?
I told him there was one lyrical line was I hear something, and he was like I heard something.
Yeah.
It's not her, but it's hear. And when we did the Mighty Rhapsody tour with Destiny with Shutter, we fucking, you know, we were so mean actually to them. We catering to almighty warriors, like to warrior. And Fabio was every time like, let me hear your voice. Again, Fabio, let me hear your voice. I still remember, let me hear your voice.
Actually, somebody asked me a question. Let me see if I can find it. Crap, where the hell did it go? Kind of what we were just talking about just now. Where is it? Damn it, I'm going to have to edit this now. What time is it? 4:20. Nope. God damn.
6 emails.
It's probably more than 6.
Yeah.
Where the hell is it? It was basically a question about. Oh wait, here, hold on. Okay, here we go. Actually, it was somebody who I think asked the question last time. Let me see. Does this guy have? They didn't put a name. All right. Actually, they had a lot of questions, but I'm just going to do a few. This is a question I ask you all the time. Will you ever sing again like you did on Hymn to Life?
Yeah, I would love to do one record like that for sure. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it, but not now. Maybe in a couple of years.
Yeah.
Or maybe because you know how the industry is in this moment.
Yeah.
You know. So I think that I could do maybe because my brother Tero is setting up a new website for me.
All right.
I'm gonna put like interactive section there, some new songs just to people to download for free. You know.
Cool.
That's I can close the door because they do some reggaeton. The reggaeton is everywhere.
Really?
Fucking hate it.
Yeah, I'm not too much of a fan of it myself.
I really like Hymn to Life, and you know, it's for me very creative record. So I for sure I'm gonna do something like that.
Cool.
Yeah. Maybe acoustic song stuff, you know.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
When did you learn to speak English, and have you ever had any difficulties writing songs because of it?
Well, I went to the first class when I was 7, and I think I started English when I was 4. Four class, so 12. So ever since 12, because in Finland, people in general speak English.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So if you go to Helsinki as a tourist and you go to talk to people, it's not like in Paris. You know, people will talk.
Yeah.
It's just Finnish accent is. I'm like with the rally car drivers like, well, I drive a Paris Dakar rally. Like, you know, even Kotipelto with Timo, we worked a lot on his accent, you know, on the records, because he's from that part of Finland where people are a little bit different from the southern, like Finnish people, and they're more reserved. They're more like they don't open up so easily. I mean, Finnish in general at home, but that area is like a very different. But Timo's been living in Helsinki. Now he's back actually where he was born.
Oh, really?
In Lappajärvi, yeah. He has a nice house there, a studio and everything, a dog. And so nice. I am very good friends with them, by the way. So we talk, and you know, there's no ill will. We're very good friends, and we respect each other, and we see where we come from, and we are proud of the work. And every time still I listen to any old Strato, it's still fucking there because we put so much money and energy to them.
Yeah, that was your whole life. I mean, really, you can't not think of that, you know.
No, yeah. I'm really proud of the guys, and I really support them. You know, they do. Yeah. So, yeah, but the Hymn to Life is like one of the dearest albums for me. Like Sana, Warrior of Light too. Like that's the different stuff because I do different stuff because I don't want to just be labeled as a power metal guy.
Yeah.
I'm not just that.
I can't wait till when we get to that album. I got a lot to talk about with that one.
Yeah, Hymn to Life. Okay.
No, not Hymn to Life. I mean, Hymn to Life I love. I'm talking about the Sana album.
Yeah, but that's like 2 years from now. If it goes
probably
like
the way we're going, yes.
Yeah. No problem. I'm gonna be here. So.
Good. I hope so. Hey, as long as you like doing this, it's fine by me. I'm not going.
Yeah, then we can release this as Blu-ray one day. The whole fucking 2 years.
Yeah. Hey, maybe at some point you come here.
I would love to. Yeah, I'm sure I will.
You could sit on this couch over here. That's full of all my extra equipment.
Nice. Yeah.
I'll move it to the side for you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
The other part of the question: did you ever have difficulties writing in English?
No, because I was listening to a lot of Beatles ever since I was 7 or 8.
Yeah. So
I think those stuff, and you know, I grew up with the Beatles and ABBA, and it was very natural for me to write in English. And very early, I started the habit of when I was writing songs that I came up with the song title first.
Yeah.
And even the Destiny melody, I wrote that after my daddy died when I was 12.
Wow.
I wrote it then. So when the time came for Destiny, I sort of remembered the melody, and that was the first song I composed for that. And that album is dark because I was like, I go a little ahead, but it was like I got divorced at that time. So the whole album is for me like a divorce record.
Ah, okay. You know? Yeah, so that would explain why it's dark and
yeah. But you know, English has always been it's the language of rock. So these guys here they sing a lot in Spanish, and for me that sounds a bit funny, you know. Like power metal in Spanish, like all the films I hear dubbed in Spanish, like Nicholson speaks Spanish and stuff, you know. Yeah.
How come you never really thought to do lyrics in Finnish?
I've done, for example, The Land of Ice and Snow from Strato album. It has Finnish line.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've composed stuff for some Finnish pop musicians in Finnish language. But for me, I can write it in Finnish, but in general, because I want to reach wider audience.
Right.
Finland. Yeah. My language is English, definitely. Yeah. It's rock music.
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah.
Yeah, I show some of my friends that like even when I work, I'll play my music all the time at work, and if there's something that's in a different language, they're just like, "What the hell are you listening to?" You know.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
I can see it depending on what it is. You know, if it's something really bad, but you know, if the music's cool and there's some kind of something that's catchy to it, you gotta like it. You know.
Of course.
But. All right, this person also wants to know, what can you tell me about the songs A World Without Us and Enshrined in My Memory? In the Name of the Rose, and I'll Sing You Home as well.
I think, yeah, well, in general, the whole album is about destruction of mankind.
Yeah.
Enshrined in My Memory is, I think the whole story is that there's like New York's been annihilated by the natural disasters, and there's a group of people on a quest to the land of New Hope, and the keeper is Kiske. Yeah. And they on their journey they come up with different situations and sort of every song in the name of the rose is about basically the rose. It's like the Templars of Steel, the Templar Knights. It goes to that subject actually. Okay. Grandmasters and the, you know, there was always like 4 like grandmasters and 3 knights.
Okay.
And 3 knights were all protecting the grandmasters, and Leonardo da Vinci they say was a grandmaster.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like secret society stuff and things like this. World Without Us, Enshrined My Memory, I'll Sing You. The whole album is very nice. For me, it's the best Avalon by far. You know.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly how I composed it. I did write the story, you know, in paper by hand.
Right.
And then I took certain sections and song title names and things. And the Land of New Hope is, I remember this funny story because when I sent the demo to Kiske, did I tell you the story?
I don't know.
It's very high, the vocals.
Right.
I knew Kiske, but I thought he has no limits.
Right.
I sent him the demo and I got an email that, Timo, I'm not 18 anymore, dude. Yeah.
But he can still do it.
I know. I said, you sing much of time. I said, yeah, that's a pain in the ass too. Yeah. But like he always does, he delivered. So the vocals are outstanding.
Yeah.
And Rob Rock, he's like really, really, because I really like his in this project Mars.
Okay.
That's where I got the name from, you know, to approach Rob Rock. And I told him, like, you know, I really love how you say, I want to have the same stuff on album 1. You know, so I'm a big fan of his vocals. He has a lot of power. And Russell, of course. You know, Russell is really, really good and really nice guy too.
Yeah, he's awesome. Yep. Are you a fan of Symphony X?
I am. No. I talk to them almost every day in WhatsApp.
Oh, really?
Yeah, very good friends. I met them in it was like May in Helsinki Circus, club Circus. That's when we exchanged the contacts, and I don't know actually what they're doing this moment. Maybe just holidays because it's Christmas.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, he's had a lot of stuff going on because when he had the other band, when Russell Allen had the Mob, what the hell's the other band name? Mob Rules, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Right? No, not Mob Rules. Crap.
Mob something.
Yeah, what the fuck is it?
I
can't remember what the. Was it?
Some mob.
Yeah, something.
Mob, yeah.
But yeah, they had a terrible bus accident. Their bassist died, and I think one of the managers died too.
Yeah.
So he hasn't really been around since then. I don't know. But they're actually the next state over from me.
Okay.
And their bass player plays with my other guy I used to do the show with Troy Knorr in Them, the band Them. Yeah, he plays with them.
Paul's a really nice guy.
Yeah. He's a good bassist.
He's very good. They're all excellent.
Oh, yeah.
I still remember the tour we did with Symphony. We played in Lausanne for like 6,000 people.
Wow. Yeah, the guitarist reminds me a lot of what you do.
Romeo, but Romeo is more technical than me. I'm more like a Blackmore and Ingve, but Romeo is more like Vi. And, maybe like Gilbert.
Yeah, but there's some similarities between you and him.
Yeah, of course there's.
Somebody else wrote his name Capo Leto. I don't know.
Capoletto.
Yeah, good. I should make you read these emails. What does Timo think about Dragon Ball Z Budokai video game released in 2003, copying all the soundtrack from the Stradivarius album Infinity?
Yeah.
Did you even know about that?
We sued them.
Oh, you did know about it. Okay.
Yeah. We sued them, but they disappeared, like the Japanese too, you know. They do their stuff, and you never know who's behind it, and we sue them, but I have never heard how it happened. Actually, they said that they can't even reach the people. Nobody knows who has the copyrights, and there was some American rapper who was also Destiny and stuff, and people tried to get to sue him, but I was like, who gives a fuck? Like, if he wants to use it, then fucking use it. I'm not one of, but this Bodo guy that was fucking ripoff,
Really? I never even heard it. I'm going to have to look that up.
I did, but that was rude. So that's why I reacted it, because I wanted at least to let them know that it's not okay. What I did. Yeah.
I'm interested to hear that rap song too. That's kind of weird.
I don't remember who it was. Lil Wayne, maybe.
Really?
Yeah. Destiny. Yeah.
I'm going to have to hear that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm not going to keep it too long tonight because it's late. So you can go back. You can go to bed. But listen.
Yeah.
While you got time, if you do have time, before we talk next, listen to this album.
Yeah, I listened to it. Yeah.
Give a listen to Twilight Time so we can talk about that next time.
Yeah. Okay. But maybe next time we talk about Dream Space to get it further.
We got to talk about that first, then Dream Space.
Okay.
We didn't get to this yet.
Yeah. We should speed it up a little bit. I think we should do maybe on Sunday, the next podcast.
We can, if you're available. I'm
available. I have a lot of time, actually. Yeah.
Well, you're telling me that now, but then when Sunday comes along, I don't hear from you.
No, I might not. I'm gonna be here 10 more days or something.
Yeah, I know, but you get busy.
No, I just have 4 classes at the most during the day. So evenings are free after 9 always.
After 9, your time or my time?
My time, my Mexican time.
What time is it there now?
I have no 9:30 or something.
Oh, so you're 2 hours behind me.
Yeah. The thing is that these people here, like, their concept of time is very different from European. It's like,
oh yeah, I know.
In this morning was like somebody said that wake up at 7:30. Somebody picks me up at 8, and it ended up like 12. So I was like, Mexican soon is 4 hours later.
Yeah, that's not going to work. Especially on a Sunday.
Here, I have to adapt to that. So.
You do, but you're leaving soon, so. But
then,
yeah, we'll see what happens on Sunday.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you want to do it now, but it's up to you.
No, now it's not a good time.
All right, good.
Yeah.
All right, so we will end the show.
Yeah,
what's that?
Okay. You have to sleep too.
I do. It's been a long day, believe me.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, I'm really glad to hear from you, and I'm glad everything's going good. And all your fans and everybody watching the show are happy. Everything's going good for you, and we can't wait to hear some new music.
Yeah.
So.
I will.
All right, very cool. So we will see you next week.
Okay.
Or I'll see you on Sunday. That's our secret.
Yeah.
But these people will see you next week. So until then, Thank you for watching Thank you for watching. What's your name of your show?
Timo Tolkki podcast.
That's right.
Right. Very simple.
And we will keep it that way. Until then, see you later, Timo.